Hello, my name is Dr. Nish Sonwalkar. I am the president and founder of intellADAPT, the company which is dedicated to intelligent adaptive learning. The product that we are developing here for last many years is adaptive learning products. It's based on some of my research conducted at MIT while I was a principal educational architect as well as the director of hypermedia teaching facility. So with that, we developed so many different technologies which were essentially focusing on personalized and individualization of the learning process. Out of all that research came out a platform which is called Adaptive 2.0 platform. And the basis of this platform, as you can imagine, is brain. Because in the brain we have all these neurons, and neurons are connecting through a synaptic cleft, and so billions of connections are made between neurons. And the way we learn is for any task that we do, certain number of neurons fire together and do their task, and for doing that they have to create a network. And that network happens when you are trying to repeatedly learn something new, and then once that learning has happened, then those neurons have created a neural network, and that neural network becomes responsible for doing that task. So based on that idea about neuronal feedback and neurological basis for learning and teaching, we came up with a platform which is Adaptive 2.0. And the magic sauce for this platform is what we call as pedagogical framework. And this pedagogical framework is Learning Cube. As you can imagine, the Learning Cube has 3 sides, but we have 4 sides in this case, which we call 4-dimensional learning. In this, we have multimedia, learning models, interactivity, and social learning as well incorporated as an overarching dimension of the cube. So in that cube, what we are able to do is take any individual and very different learning strategies, namely apprentice learning, incidental learning, inductive learning, deductive learning, and discovery learning, and find which learning strategy works best based on our statistical inference, or also using electroencephalogram based headbands, where we are able to directly tap into human brain and find out which learning strategy works best for them. And we will talk about that. But Adaptive 2.0 platform is highly scalable. It's based on Amazon Web Services cloud architecture, where we use EC2 and S3 computing architecture. And it is based on the scalable cloud architecture, but it also supports what we call cloud-based mobile apps and apps-based architecture, where all these different apps that we create for mobile learning or individualized learning, they talk to each other and share the data in the back end. So it's highly data-driven analytics engine that allows us to create very effective adaptive learning. Unlike any other adaptive learning that you may have heard of, we have very specific patented technology that is pedagogically driven and driven on the individual analytics, and also now based on the EEG encephalogram based feedback that we get directly from the human brain.